Hello. Okay, we just finished and then the Haggadah goes on. The next step in the Haggadah is the Haggadah goes on to say the famous story of the Gedolim that were sitting in Brak. You have these Gedolim that were sitting in Brak. They were talking about Yitzias Mitzrayim the entire night until their Talmidim came to them in the morning and they said to them, Rabbi, our rabbis, it is time to say Shachris. I want to bring out a couple of points, brief points from this story. Number one, the Mefarshim ask, what were they doing saying Yitzias Mitzrayim the entire night? Why is there even a mitzvah to say Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim the entire night? We're going to say later in the Haggadah that the mitzvah of Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim is only b'shah sheish matzah umara v'nachal l'fnecha. Only when there's matzah umara before you, which is perhaps only until chatzai. Certainly not when it's already the morning. So, what were they doing, saying Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim after the time for matzah umara already passed? Based on this, the Mefarshim say that there's two dinim over here. There's the din of saying the Haggadah. And then there is, after the Haggadah and after the Seder is finished, to continue saying, to continue talking in Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim and learning up about Yitzias Mitzrayim until sleep overtakes you. The Shulchan Aruch says, Achi chatfenu shina, until sleep overtakes you. In Brisk, where I learned, they are famous for that. On Shavuos night, the briskers, the Soloveitchiks, they go to sleep. They don't go to sleep Shavuos night, and they make fun, like they kid about the rest of the world that everybody stays up the entire Shavuos night, which is a minhag, which is a minhag. It is not brought in Shulchan Aruch, but on Pesach night, after the Seder, everybody just goes straight to sleep, and that is actually something which is brought in the Shulchan Aruch, that you're supposed to stay up Seder night until sleep overtakes you. Now, personally, I know that normally by the time that the Seder is over, sleep is overtaking me. I can't keep my eyes open. But we see from this story that there's a tremendous mile of staying up late into the night, into the wee hours of the morning, and learning about Yitzias Mitzrayim. That's what we see from these Gedolim. That's what made them Gedolim, that they were Hareza Meshubach, because they stayed up and learned Yitzias Mitzrayim. Normally, it's not so easy to do that, but in a year like this year, I'm thinking that perhaps it might be easier to take a nap on Erev Pesach in the afternoon, and to really be Makayim this halacha of staying up late after the Seder, and perhaps taking a Haggadah that you weren't able to go through entirely, and see some of the Farshim on that, saying Shir Hashirim, maybe even getting like a book from Rabbi Miller on Amunah, and really be Makayim this mitzvah of Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim and learning up Emunah and Hashem Ad Sheichat Fenushina even past the time when the Seder is over. That's point number one I want to make. Point number two. You think about what's going on over here. You have these Tanoim sitting there, busy with Sipur Yitzias Mitzrayim. I can only imagine the Kedusha and the loftiness of their Seder, of what was going on over there, the Torah and the thoughts, the machshava that was going on between them. And the Talmidim, probably the Malachim weren't able to be there at the time when these Tanoim were being Mesaper B'tzias Mitzrayim Kol Yisrael Laila. And then the Talmidim come to them and they say to them, Rabbi Seinu Higiyaz Man Kriyash Mashal Shachris, and they stop, they close up shop, and they say Shema. Sometimes people think to themselves, okay, what I'm doing is very important. Hashem will understand what I'm doing is really, really important, and therefore I could bend in halacha a little bit this way or that way. No. No cheshbonus over here. You don't make your own cheshbonus over here. True, they would be Masaper Yitzias Mitzrayim, and we can only imagine what was going on at that Seder table. But when the time came when halacha dictated that they had to stop say Kriya Shema, they stopped. They said Kriya Shema. That's what made them great. I think these two things should be a lesson for us. And in Mr. Hashem, we will continue with the next installment after Shabbos.